Alright, before we get into the video, I'm going to talk to you guys about foottrading.co.uk, our trading site that's there to help you guys make millions of coins throughout FIFA 22. We've already got people in the Discord that are sitting well over 5 million TP with millions of coins on their account, basically building and trading and doing whatever they want on this game without spending their hard-earned money on FIFA points. So what do you get for your money? Tier 1, £10 gets you access to the low budget area across all platforms. You also get access to our trading areas for chem styles, that's anchors, hunters and shadows. And we've just launched our icon area for you guys. Every single tradable icon is on there to help you guys trade with them and make millions. The access for tier 2 includes fluctuations. This is an area of the site that is incredibly overpowered. It tracks the market 24 hours a day. It shows you the low point on cards, the high point on cards, the average price that card has been at, and gives you guys an ideal price that you guys can go and buy that card at and flip it on for pretty much guaranteed profit. We don't say it lightly when we say you guys will make millions of coins if you utilize it. If you've already subbed, make sure you join the Discord. If you're debating subbing, join the Discord as well. It's completely free and you can talk to website subscribers directly and ask them what they think about the site. But for now, let's get into the video. Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to a new video with me, Fuzzball40. As always, if you're new around here, subscribe down below and make sure your notifications are turned on so you never miss an upload. We're on the road to Project Fuzzball40k. At the end of that, we'll be giving away a next generation console. My way of saying thank you to you guys for all the help, the support, the love that I've had for the last sort of year as this channel has grown and grown and grown. So make sure you subscribe down below if you want to get involved. But this video is all about something that I'm finally going to say it. It is a market crash. The market is very, very low at the moment. So we're going to talk about why the market is so low, how you make coins in a market like this, and what you can be doing to future-proof yourself in the long term. Now, there's multiple reasons why the market's low. Multiple reasons. First of these, it's as simple as that, is that we got preview packs yesterday. So EA dropped 50k preview packs on the market. So I'll show you it. That basically meant that every single person in the game was able to go and look at their preview pack. And it tells you what was in the pack. So for example, here I got Ramsdale. Anyone that got anything half decent would have bought that pack and listed it on the market. And that brings the price of those cards down. Because let's say theoretically, right, 100,000 people are going to open packs at 6 PM. If every single player on this game gets a 50k pack, suddenly that 100k people turns into a 500k people. Something along those lines. Random figures, but it's the managing example. That means loads more cards came on the market that wouldn't normally be there. And so players' prices dropped. And they dropped significantly. We're going to show you Robbie Keane in a second. But the dip was astronomical. It was so high. And then it just kept growing since then. Kept going down. So that's the first reason. Preview pack, always the way. Second reason, we obviously had weekend leagues. So everyone played their weekend league games on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then everyone opened their rewards over that time and sold their teams. So it's basically a perfect storm because you've got people buying those 50k packs, listing up what they get and selling it on the market. People then listing up their teams and the players that they've used and bringing those onto the market, and it keeps dragging the price down further and further and further. And it's going to continually do that no matter what happens, because while this market is crashing, there's also a base icon SBC on the horizon. So there's been a thing in the pack code saying we've got a base icon coming. So that has dragged the price down of even more stuff. Even more stuff has fallen in value, and there doesn't seem to be any end to it because no one wants to buy. So all that happens is as the market's going down and down and down, no one is buying cards, especially icons, especially high tier cards. And so they're just being undercut. This morning, Mark Overmars on the market was like 450, I think. I saw him at, was his low for his mid. We obviously know I love this card. It's one of my favourite cards to use this year. But if I show you Mr. Mark Overmars now, he's 440. He's now as low as 415 on the market and sitting there chilling still. 415,000 coins for a card that a week ago was 550. It's astronomically bad, the amount it's gone down. However, there are still coins to be made. We're going to go to FootWiz. I want to show you how the market dipped and what you should be looking at. But we're also going to talk about how you make coins in this market. So we'll be back in a second. We'll start at FootWiz. I'll see you there. Alright guys, so here is Mr. Robbie Keane. One of the best strikers in the Premier League on the game this year. And he sat at 330,000 coins on Xbox. 290,000 coins on PlayStation. So you have a little look at this. So you see here, this was Monday, November the 8th at 6 AM. It is Monday, November the 8th at 10:30 AM now. 4 hours later. He was an average 377 on Xbox and he's dipped even further. This is because people have come onto the game this morning, seen that he dipped last night, started panic selling, the base icon's there, people still listing up the rewards, and he's plummeted because of that. He's kept going down. Will he stay that low? I highly doubt it. I highly, highly doubt it. And the reason for that is, these cards do have a finite supply. Some cards are sort of more, I guess, attainable than other cards in terms of the market. Someone like a Robbie Keane is quite expensive. And not everyone's going to buy him. Not everyone's going to pack him. It's just panic. It's pure panic at the moment. And to someone like Keane, I expect will bounce back at some point soon. I can't see him getting much lower than he is. Like, even on PlayStation, this is a good sign. If you look at this, he's always more expensive on PlayStation than Xbox, but he's dipped way low on PlayStation. A massive dip. So if I was a PlayStation user, I'd be keeping an eye on him. Because he's normally more expensive on Xbox. More expensive on PlayStation, sorry. He's dipped below the price on Xbox. So you expect to see some sort of climb again above Xbox price. So for me, I'd be keeping an eye on him. 6 p.m. tonight is really where I think you need to be looking at this market. The reason for that is, if we get more preview packs tonight, the market will dip further. It will dip further. If we don't get preview packs tonight, the market might climb. But I think the main thing that's getting the market so skittish is this base icon SBC. And if it drops tonight, I think we're going to see a lot of people listing up stuff and panic listing stuff, especially icons. And that's going to get very, very low. There's your buy-in point tonight with the base icon drops, and it should rise from there. Because firstly, the base icon SBC is exactly like the hero SBC. Everyone did that hero SBC, okay? Every single person did it. And what happened was, when that hero SBC came out, these cards all dipped in price in panic, and then bounced back an hour or 2 hours later. Because not everyone was going to pack Di Natale or Keane or Ginola. So all those cards that dipped just bounced back again, because not everyone that had Keane packed Keane, if that makes sense, so bought it back. The same thing will happen with base icons. It'll probably happen with heroes again. Everyone will list up like crazy. That's your buy-in point, there and then. That's your buy-in point. But how else do we make coins in this market? So fodder, I've been sort of beating on about this all year. Fodder is a very, very good way to make coins on this game, especially towards the higher end. The 83s have barely really done anything. The 84s the same. But the 85s, the 86s, the 87s and 88s, they've done quite well. So Lukaku, for example, he had a low sort of in October, sort of 13, 14k. Bounced to 25k, back down to 20. Now today he is at 24, 25k. The reason for this is everyone's bought fodder in anticipation of the Icon SBC. Now, what you guys can do is, if you see something like an Icon SBC coming out, you can buy the fodder. And here is where I'd sell. Yes, you might make more coins tonight if the SBC comes out and it requires an 88 rated team and Lukaku gets slightly higher, but I wouldn't care about that. I'd take my profit and get out at that point, because if we don't get a base icon today or tomorrow, fodder's going to drop again. People aren't going to keep holding it. They'll start listing it up and fodder comes down. So fodder's always a good way. And all you've got to do is type in cheapest player but on FootWiz, Footbin on Google, and it gives you a list of them. Again, just check their graphs. The bar has been as low as 10k or up to 19, down to 15. Back up at 18, 19 again. It's easy coins. It's really, really easy coins. And again, if we don't get a base icon tonight, that is what I'd be looking to do. So at higher tier, you're going to be looking at things like these Robbie Keanes and the likes of the icons, the likes of those sort of cards. Low tier, you're looking at some sort of fodder realistically. That's where you are. But there are a few things you can buy right now on the market that are very low risk. And these you sort of stick away in your club. So yes, you're not making coins right now, but in the long term, you will make coins. The current team of the week that is in packs. Right now, it is being packed like crazy, and so it is holding extremely low. All these team of the weeks, very, very low. Like Ramsdale's basically discard price. There is zero risk in buying this card. It's 10,000 coins. It's pretty much discard price. Buy one of each of the current team of the weeks and leave them in your club. We do a club stock area on the website. We do a whole area of weekly trading guides on the website, and this is always in there. One of each of these. So check the price they're currently selling for. Try and list them lower. You know Lau is pretty much the lowest they're going to get because you've had team of the week packs all weekend. Leave them in your club. That's all you've got to do with those sort of cards. And then always look at the current promo team. So Rule Breaker's currently in packs at the moment. We know they've got sort of discard value around 10k. You've got quite a few of these guys that are sitting not far off discard price. And all it means is you need an SBC that requires one of these rule breakers in it. So if we get an SBC today, for example, the base icon might require a rule breaker. A new player SBC might require a rule breaker. These cards will go up in value. Ripart last week was 14k for about an hour. After that Verratti SBC came out, he was up at 19, 20k before people mass listed him and he crashed in price. But again, you can't really go wrong with buying a few of these and sticking them in your transfer pile. The risk is so low. The risk is next to nothing. And when these cards come out of packs for a while, they will rise in value. But for a card you're paying 11k for, 11.5k for, these sort of cards you can't really lose on because at some point they're going to be needed. and it's a no-brainer. Buy a few of these, stick them in your transfer pile, forget they exist, and at some point you'll make coins from them. Stick them in your club if you want to just randomly leave them in your club as a club stock. It's easy to make coins on. Other things, as always, silvers, sort of SBC fodder, sort of, in terms of the cards that normally always come out. So someone like a Gignac, someone that's always used in like a random daily SBC. Someone like him is always good to look at the moment because right now there's less hype on the market. So bidding on this guy, sniping this guy should be more attainable than normal. Talvin's exactly the same. These cards you can find by going to FootWiz and just typing in like FIFA 22 players, common goals, and checking the prices. It's that easy. But that's what you should be looking at. It's low budget at the moment. Be looking at fodder. As soon as it dips, buy into it, hold it. Especially the higher tier cards, 86, 87, 88. Hold them and flip them on. It's always easy coins. You can't really go wrong on them. Mid to high tier. Well, mid tier, I'd be looking at sort of the hero cards, the informs, those sort of promo cards, and buying into club stocking stuff. High tier, 100%. Be looking at the higher end heroes and icons. You will make a killing from it. It is as simple as that. But if you're new around here, make sure you subscribe down below. Make sure your notifications are turned on so you never miss an upload. But for now, I'm out. Peace out. I'll speak to you soon.